for a global recession? Are we heading for a global recession, do you think?
I think that we are heading towards a global depression.
I'm terrified. People are not going to starve to death. They're going to die of thirst.
Where's Russia? Where are the Brits? Where are the Chinese? Where are the Europeans? I think that's been a big problem for Trump, is nobody seems to be helping.
If you want to get people to help you, probably don't call them a bunch of morons all the time, would be my starting point.
It seems like you all can't determine who's the good guy here and here's the evil.
You're the bad guys. For God's sake.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's my point.
Okay, if you can't realize that America is the evil empire here.
You're saying the United States is the evil empire.
Yes, stop reading Hollywood scripts and realize which planet you're on.
Okay, no, if we're the evil empire, why is it every immigrant in the world wants to come to the United States?
Nobody wants to go there now, mate.
Alright, Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. Also, as like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. The jig is up. The the entire people on the planet Earth been known who is the evil empire. The only delusional people on the planet Earth are the Babylonians that dwell here, that believe the nonsense that they're spewing. When you have your top individuals, especially in the latter end of the empire, telling you straight up that this empire, this kingdom, this empire is strength by peace, and you start fights with every single person. So you have the most mightiest army, and you could do whatever. Nobody can tell you what to do, but all that crap. Yeah, there's a lot of self-reflection that you might have to do. Well, it's just over. It's over. It's over. There ain't no more self-reflection. Your kingdom is done. You have literally killed your empire. You killed your future. This guy right here is the most delusional ass. Hold on, I gotta play that part again because he is so fucking delusional. It's sickening. And like, I think he's acting. You gotta be acting to say the shit this guy's about to say.
Hollywood scripts and realize which planet you're on.
Okay, no, if we're the evil empire, why is every immigrant in the world wants to come to the United States?
So he asks, if America is such a evil empire, why everybody wants to come into the United States of America? Well, you bumming idiot, if you had robbed every single nation on the planet Earth and took all their resources, maybe, just maybe, everybody else would have had a chance at home and then would have stayed their ass at home. But it's all prophecy at the end of the day. All right? This is the melting hub of all nations on the planet Earth. And they all want to come over here for some ungodly reason, which is godly reason, because the Lord, like I'm gonna get it. It is, it's all a joke, because it's publicly they say certain things. Deep down inside, they know that the world's coming to end, but they try their best to keep afloat. But it's over. It's literally over. We're at the last minute of this in this place, all right? And what they try to do, they try to be publicly known as an empire. In other words, everything they did was in the guidance of deception. It was never really publicly open. The U.S., the mighty empire, the kingdom of kingdoms, No, that's why the scriptures, when you read the scriptures, it speaks of what? Mystery Babylon. Why would it be there? Because if it was so plain as day, it wouldn't be a mystery, would it? But lock you. Jeremiah 50:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. And it has been a golden cup. This world was created to oppress the nation of Israel. This mighty empire that we so-called dwell here and was created for the sole purpose to be raised up out of all empires that's been under the heavens, to be a mighty strong one, that in the latter end it will go down in the greatest fashionable way of going down. But its influence over the people is magical. It's a spell. They have cast a spell on the whole entire world. Can you imagine? Because we are living in it. You're told this is the greatest nation on the planet Earth. And then when you dare to say anything against it, go to another place and see how great it is. And some people actually went out to other places and say, oh, either A, I'd rather go back, or B, I'm never coming back. Either way, this place was designed, it was created just to catch the eyes of everybody. See, when the immigrants come over here, they get lured over here. And then they come, that first generation comes. If they're from another nation, they'll get loans and so forth. They'll start their own business. Like it. However, but the next generation, oh, how fucked they are. They're so fucked, it's unbelievable. See, in the parents' eyes, it's like, oh, as long as they're born here, they have an opportunity. But in reality, they fall right under the same category unless their parents were successful in their business. And then another generation comes, they don't benefit. Or some might benefit, especially if it's another nation. And then another generation comes. And one way or another, that quote unquote little generational wealth that was established is all gone away. That's what happened to the majority of people, but mainly the Lord's people. Right? These are the nations, no matter what they do what they do. Their job is to be over us. That's part of the curses. But there was Lord here. There was told to come over here. All right. It says Babylon have been Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, and the nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. So the wine is what? Her philosophies, her ways of doing things. It is unorthodox style of conductive business, how to live and so forth. Because every other nation have an ancient world mentality or close enough. And here it is, a fresh, brand new. It's like having a child, right? And they do that a lot in films. Having a child come up and tell adults, this is not the way. You don't know nothing. You have to have hope and dream. Your way is so archaic. They might not even say that word. It doesn't fit the narrative. So you put all your hopes in this youth, and you don't have no idea. That's what happened, and this is what made the nations angry because it's all about the results. We did business with you. We give you our resources. We believe in your dollar. We believe in what you was doing. Then you turn around and fuck us. That's what everybody's mad about. All of them are getting fucked over. All right. Every last nation under the heavens is getting fucked over by America. The war, the recent war, who's getting fucked by that? It's everybody else. Because everybody else is relying on the same place that they're attacking for the natural resources. Now, the world, the surrounding areas, who's solely reliant on those resources, can't rely on it no more because America butted in their business, and them butting in their business has ruined them. This is why the scripture says, "And the nations were angry. The beast shall hate the whore." And they already got a countdown of all the places in the planet Earth that's going to run out of oil and gas. And does it affect the elites? Absolutely not. But it affects the common person. And the common person, is more of them than is of us. I was what I say, slack it. There's more of them, of the common folk, than the elites. All right, the elites has ran this world to oblivion. Each elite member most likely have the power in their hand to get rid of world hunger and refuses. So their whole thing is that mighty empire, let it go, let it go. Which here in the States, they really don't want that to happen. Nobody in a rightful mind wants to be in a fallen empire, but it's too little too late. Since Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed, howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. And there's no healing instrument. There's no stimulus package, there's no rescue package, there's nothing that they could do that's so different than what's happening. It's over, right? It's literally over. And if people don't believe it, give it a couple months. America's about to be a third world country. While the very elites of this society is going to be living it up, being a what's this guy's private country club, Mar-a-Lago, whatever, having a good time, having another great Gatsby uh, banquet, but a majority of people are just starving to death. All right, while everybody's in lockdowns, either from energy crisis or this hit the virus or whatever other bullshit they can come up with, and everybody's at home, not getting an extra $600, not getting no government assistance, being told everything's all right. Oh, $8 of gas, that's a minor sacrifice. That's a sacrifice for the greater good. There's no fucking rescue package. There's no outing in this. It's over. It's literally over. It has been over for a long period of time. Says we would have healed Babylon, so they would have gave some sort of stimulus check or something to heal this bitch, but she is not healed. I watched the film Michael, and growing up, listening to this man, and that was like a great performer. What did I bring him up for? Oh yeah, and I was listening. You just get in that spirit, so you just listen to things. Either I have it, or I have to go in YouTube to find it, find a particular song, and I'm reading the comments, and everybody's saying they don't sing like he does. They don't. It's not the same. He was a great performer, and everybody does the comparisons of today's supposed talent and yesterday's supposed talent. And I was watching some bullshit on BET, and I was looking like that. All the songs sounds fucking depressing. And this is R&B. These are R&B songs. They all sound the same. They all sound depressing. Like the character's not even really singing. You don't really hear nobody's voice. It's like an auto tone, and it's dead. All right, it's dead. There's no There's no comeback. You can't re-advise or bring a particular person back to life in order to do something with this. It's dead. All right. So there's no healing to this place. It says forsake her. So we were supposed to forsake the space. You know, we had in the mindset like, yo, like it says in Revelation. I was gonna stick it to one, but whatever. We get this real quick. Revelation 12 and 11. It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, whose they, the elect of the nation of Israel. Who did they overcome? Esau, so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. It says, by the blood of the Lamb, through Yahushua. Everything was just being played out. The elect was elected from the beginning of time. All right. What grants the elect the ability to be the hopeful elect is through Yahushua and doing the righteous things, knowing that there's a righteous reward. It says by the word of their testimony, and how is it the word? But testimony only means to witness. All right. So by they witnessing what they live that godly life. All right. The scripture says about Lot. Let me get that real quick. Hold on. It is Peter's. Second Peter's. Let me see. Second Peter's 2:6. What's the first Peter's? No. Second Peter's 2 and I saw that 6. It says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them for overthrow, making them an example unto those that should live ungodly. And what is the ungodly ways? Everything that's going on right now. We live in some ungodly times with ungodly people in a position of power promoting ungodly things consistently and delivering just a lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, meaning their lifestyle. You got grown men out here going around with bonnets and hair hats. All right. Men straight up moles. Women straight up. I just seen a video, I forgot the name of the artist. And when you hear the song, the way this bitch stands, she stands like a dude. She got a haircut as a dude, gold teeth, everything like that. And when I first saw it, I was like, what the fuck is this? So I had to really question it. And I looked it up and come to find out that was a fucking lesbian. I forgot the name of the bitch name. And she's another. So she's supposed to be they both singing, but they're not sing. The other one looked like it's supposed to be a rapper. And the other one's an R&B singer. And they're just pushing that LGBT bullshit to the world. So they obviously didn't get the memo of um, the example that the Lord let be known. It says, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For the righteous man dwelleth among them, and in seeing and hearing vex his righteous soul, but day to day with the unlawful deeds. So it pissed Lot off. It pisses us off to see what is surrounding us. All right. And the heavy promotion that's being pushed. And you make mention of that particular group, they're very protected. They're protected as if they was endangered species. The government is protecting them. Every organization is protecting them. Okay. Everything is tending to their liking, so to speak. That's part of the wrath. No, sorry, that's part of the golden cup. All right, that's spiritual fornication. All right, pushing a certain philosophy towards people that's not beneficial. So the Lord's going to punish this world for what it believes in. All right, it says, and the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. So that's why the hopeful elect has hope, because the Lord is the one that's removing obstacles and the things that really deteriorates the opportunity, because everything right now is dying. We're literally in a dying empire. The music's not the same. The food is not the same. All right. The TV, the movie. I said the movies already. Sorry. TV, the ideas, not the same. You don't feel the energy any longer. Like I said, I was watching those music videos, and I'm sitting there. The energy is down. It's really depressing. It really doesn't even. There's nothing, no substance behind it. So we're living in a dying society. All right. So this is in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. The Lord's telling us, like, look, this space is gonna go. All right. This evil empire is gonna go, and the only people that's trying to keep it up is Edomites. That's not part of the inner circle, and Jake, which are you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. See, the rest of the nations, they're willing to skedaddle. They're willing to leave, go back home, stand a better chance than this shit. All right. But these Americans, these Babylonians, do not want to give this shit up. All right. So it says, we would have, back in Jeremiah 51 and 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone to his own country. For her judgment have reached unto heaven, and lifted up even to the clouds. And the Lord have brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord Yahweh. So the Lord's judgment is to destroy this place. All right. That's the whole purpose of this place. This place is designed. What is it? I think it's 5,000 square miles of land. 3 across, 2. All of this to become the biggest desert on the planet Earth. That's the sole purpose of this place. And these people who don't want to let this thing go, and they shouldn't. They should. He has every right to believe in his greatest point. People worship the Constitution as is the greatest piece of paper on the planet Earth. That they're so wise, they thought of every single aspect. But look how dumb these people are. So Yahweh Bashem Yashai is bringing excruciating judgment to this place, because it's going to get that fucking bad. Malachi 4:1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yet all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And they that, in the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." So that's ultimate annihilation that is promised in the scriptures to this place. All right. Oh, let me go back to this real quick. I'll make this too long. Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13 and 19. And Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So the prime example is Sodom and Gomorrah. And it's the great overthrow that took that place out. And they had to believe, right? They had to believe. So the Lord is going to annihilate this place as he did before. But this is going to be the greatest destruction on the planet Earth. It should never be inhabited, neither shall they dwell from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabians pitch their tent, neither shall the shepherds make their folds there. So there's going to be this is going to be a place of no return, a place where this space is that was created the sole purpose to be destroyed. There's no comeback to this space. And this is why Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is doing what he's doing best. Setting up shop, setting everything up so the people be taken in that destruction. When Yahushua was tempted by the devil, he saw everything. He saw who was influencing all these things to happen. And he believed in it, and he definitely seen the latter end of it. And that's who Yahushua is coming back to get revenge on. Those Romans, those Edomites. All right? So, hey, Yahushua. Because this shit, what this guy said again? Salakia.
I gotta post something, Rocco.
And it's all about,
global recession, do you think?
I think that
in all circles around about the very system that was created, how it has failed everybody. Let me just get straight to the other bozo.
United States is the evil empire.
Yes, stop reading Hollywood scripts and realize which planet you're on.
And then we're the evil empire. Why is every immigrant in the world wants to come to the United States?
And that attitude is why the Lord is definitely going to destroy this place. Because this is not the kingdom of heaven. This is not the place of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And that's the beauty of it all. So they could think of the future. They could have set up everything on this particular day, but things are changing rapidly. How many people that was working in spirit, and as soon as shit's the fan, spurs right, well, not right back up. Somebody else bought it. So everything about America is dead. It has lost its spirit. So with that being said, shalom to the elect in the nations. Shalom.